you better be running up and down the street and flailing your arms, because you have not been relevant in, I don't know, at least 20 years. You've been through multiple quarterbacks, a quarterback every year, basically. So they should be excited. But I'm glad nothing happened to him. Nothing should have happened to him anyway. I thought the clip was just funny. Mark Ingram is no longer a member of the Saints. I would not have thought I would be saying that out loud, because Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara was just a great 1-2 punch that you, even if you weren't a Saints fan, you wanted to see that. Even if you weren't a Saints fan, you wanted to see what Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara were going to do. So he's no longer a member of the Saints. He's now a Raven. The Cowboys do make a signing. Is it a splash? Is it a splash signing? Is it a signing that I'm going to brag about? No. But they re-signed Jameis Olawale, fullback. They do sign someone outside of the Cowboys organization, and that's Christian Covington. Tyrod Taylor going to the Chargers. Terrell Williams going to the Raiders. I know the Raiders are going to try to get Le'Veon Bell. That did not work out, but they did sign another top wide receiver. AP is back with the Redskins on a 2-year deal. So AP is not done yet. He is still going to be running through and torturing the NFC East. And I believe AP still has some good years left. I don't think his career is going to be over with. Now, yes, he is getting older, but I'm looking forward to seeing AP suit up. Cowboys versus Redskins, still going to have some rivalry and meaning to it. So looking forward to those games. One that surprised me, two things that surprised me. The Chiefs releasing Eric Berry. That one surprised me, as well as the Raiders releasing Jordy Nelson. I thought that would have been a great 1-2 punch with Jordy Nelson on one side and AB on the other, but it looks like that is not going to happen. Jordy Nelson has been released. Maybe he's going to be going back to the Packers at a cheap deal. That is something that you may see going down, is him possibly going back to his former team. I definitely think you could see that happen. Clinton Ha-Ha Dix is now, or Ha-Ha Clinton Dix, signed with the Bears. I think that's a good pickup for them. It's going to be interesting what that Bears roster is going to be looking like. I know that defense is going to be nice, but it's just a matter of the rest of that roster. And I'm agreeing with you. Jordy coming back to the Packers. I believe he is. Not only is he going to come back to the Packers, but he's going to come back to the Packers at a discounted rate. You are no longer as valuable as you think that you were or what you got paid at. So he's going to come back at probably, $2 to $5 million or something like that, which is definitely in their wheelhouse. I think they'll welcome him back. And I'm pretty sure that Aaron Rodgers will be excited to have him back. So I believe that news is going to drop anytime now. I do see that happening. The Giants signed Golden Tate. Shout out to Kesey. That's what we call Golden Tate here in Dallas. Golden Tate. just because every single time he comes here, every single time he does his best to torture the Cowboys and their fans. So that's why we call him Golden Taint. But he's going to be going over to the lowly Giants, who they're just blowing the whole thing up. Blowing it up, restarting. Eli's still the quarterback. What is going to happen to this Giants team going forward? I'm very interested to see how that's going to work out going into this next season. Will Eli be the starter? I highly doubt it. And there's a story out there that the Giants are interested in Josh Rosen. Now, I don't know how interested they are in him, but as of now, the story was saying that they are interested in Josh Rosen. I know that deep down that GM cannot, with his whole heart, go into the season with Eli Manning and just think everything will be fine. If that is his approach, he needs to fire himself. Eli has about 2.5 really good games left. And after that, that's it. About 2.5 good games left in Eli Manning's arm and body. So I'm not a Giants fan, but even I'm like, do not roll out Eli. I did not get the Tate deal for the Giants, me either, and letting Odell go. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but it just seems like they're blowing it up and they're getting people at bargain prices that they can bring in and put enough guys on the field to play a game. That's what it looks like what they're doing right now. We just need to have enough guys on the field to play a complete game, and that's all that it looks like. That's all that it looks like they're worried about right now. Is just getting enough guys on the field so that they can participate in a football game. That's about it. All right, let's switch over to some NBA talk. Daryl Moyer, GM of the Rockets, gets a new extension. He's got a 5-year extension on his deal. The Rockets are a team that has a chance to beat the Warriors. The only problem is that you cannot depend on CP3 in the playoffs. As much as you want to, as much as I want to, as much as we all say CP3 is a top point guard, which he is, but where is he when the playoffs start? And 9 times out of 10, he's going to be injured. Courtney says if they want to fully blow up, need to get rid of Eli. I agree. But it's like they're not willing to do that. Like they're willing to do everything else. But they're not willing to get rid of Eli. And that part is kind of head scratching as to why Eli is still on that team. And as to why Eli will be the starting quarterback going into next year. So hopefully that will not happen. Shout out to my man Maceo Hurd doing his thing in ATL. Crush Sports Talk. Make sure to go and follow him. Click on his Ivy and follow him. The Sensation Station Network in Atlanta. They are on TuneIn. They're on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Did a great job also on the Super Bowl, too. Ceiling is the roof. Yes, it is. Those Super Bowl rings carrying weight. Yeah, man. Got a big game tonight. We'll be talking about that here in a minute. The OKC Thunder become the final team to add the jersey sponsor patch on their jersey. And guess who their sponsor is? Lovey's gas station. Which Lovey's is kind of like the trucker's version of a Quick Trip or a racetrack. But I just thought it was kind of funny that this was the sponsor that they chose. Lovey's gas station / emporium / convenience store / we sell TVs in the back and we can connect your cable. Lovey's gas station. But hey, if they're willing to pay, I guarantee you OKC wasn't trying to turn them down. I'm not sure how far Lovey's goes. I know they're in Texas. I know they're in Oklahoma. I don't know how far they go from there. But Lovey's, you will see Lovey's on OKC jerseys. Shout out to H-Rap B. Thank you for tuning in. All right, so we know what happened with the fan in Utah yelling at Russell Westbrook. Russell does not play with fans, okay? When will fans learn? Stop talking to Lovey's need love too, Ben, says Jennifer. Stop talking to Westbrook, okay? Don't talk to him. Don't touch him. Leave Westbrook alone, okay? He does not want to be bothered. When will fans understand that? Don't yell at him. Don't say, hey, what's up? Don't just leave Westbrook alone, okay? He does not want to be bothered. He thinks there need to be a further separation between the players and the fans. So when will fans learn? Leave him alone. But anyway, I'll say all that to say the fan that was involved in this has officially got a ban. There's another fan that was a news story that came out today where he also got banned. He said something to Westbrook. I don't know if it was earlier this year or last year, but Westbrook is not about talking to fans, maybe talking to fans after the game, but during the game, that is not his thing. So at this point, if fans don't understand, they maybe deserve to get knocked out by Westbrook if they want to continue to keep bothering him. Also, there was another fan that looks to raise $25,000 for human rights campaign after the Russell Westbrook incident. I commend that fan trying to turn a negative into a positive. But now when I'm reading this, I'm like, is this dude just trying to get money for an organization that he's a part of, or is he really trying to spin this into a positive thing? So I don't know. Everybody has a motive. We all have motives on the reason why we do things. So I don't know if his motive is to truly spin this in a positive way or just to, slide in here. Hey, we got this new thing going on in Oklahoma. So I guess donate if you want, if you please. So as we all know, Drake is from Toronto. Drake is a Raptors fan. Drake is also a Knicks fan, a Kentucky Wildcats fan, an Alabama fan. He's a part-time Warriors fan. He's a part-time Lakers fan. He's got more fans than he has albums. But Toronto is his hometown. And Drake label, October's very own, OVO, has been put on the name of the Raptors practice facility. So from now on, it says OVO Athletic Center, and Drake has a key to the building. First of all, that's huge. To be a rapper, he's not only just a rapper, he's an entrepreneur too, but to your label to be that well represented and that well respected in your city, because a lot of times rappers, entrepreneurs, people, they don't get a lot of respect in their city. They got to go somewhere else to get respect for what they do.